Right everyone, yeah, back over Stourport and Bewdley again, halfway between the two, checking out the river. Compared to last week, that has seriously dropped. It was near enough to the top of this embankment just about this time last week. Sunday I think I was over here last. Just down the road from where I damaged my bike. So, got the bike sorted out. Got a new indicator off eBay, a whole £23. Yeah. That's a copy part, not a genuine Suzuki one, but to look at them, pretty well identical. Only difference, the genuine Suzuki one, a little bit more flexibility in it, so with a little knock, probably not going to break on you. This one's got some movement, just not quite as flexible, but that was £23 as opposed to £39 for a genuine Suzuki one, and I say to look at them, identical, so I don't mind if it's not quite as flexible. I'm hoping I'm not going to be a prat and drop it again. Now, luckily enough, my mate had a spare brake lever because he had a Bandit and he was prone to dropping his on the floor a few times and ended up breaking a few of these. I think he bought about 2 or 3 in one go because he was kind of doing it quite regular. So we're pretty well back to normal. As for the crack in the fairing, for now I'm just gonna live with that and see if it gets any worse, but I've got a feeling it does actually look like it has already split a little bit more. So I think I probably am going to have to take the fairing off and do something with that. I'm not looking forward to, because I've got a feeling getting the fairing off is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. Probably 101 clips and nuts and bolts holding it on. But if I have to, I have to. So, not long fitted heated grips, as you will have known if you've seen some of my other videos. So after a few, probably about a month I've had them now. So after having a few trips on cold and average days like today, are they worth fitting? Because I've never had them in the past. In my opinion, now that I've had some, yes, boys and girls, they are definitely worth fitting. They definitely make a difference. It's not a 100% solution to the cold weather, but it really does extend how long you're going to be able to stay on here. My hands are perfectly okay now. I've been riding with them on sort of 50% for about the last half hour. I'm sure if I didn't have them, my hands would be pretty cold now. So money well spent, and only 56 or 58 pound they were on eBay again, as opposed to about 90 in the bike shop. So, and not too difficult to fit, so I would recommend people buying them. Something else I recommend, I'm not no expert by any means on bike tyres, but these I've got my old Bandit had the Bridgestone Battleaxe BT21s, and I never had any problem with these. No, sorry, BT20s the old ones were. These ones are the Bridgestone Battleaxe BT21, and they do seem to be a really kind of good all-round tyre. Fairly cold today. I've never felt this bike slide on me at all. They really do seem to be a good quality tyre. And the step up from these would be Bridgestone Battleaxe BT23s, which are the dual compound tyres, where you got a kind of nice tough wearing bit in the middle. Probably the centrepiece will be the same as what these are, but then as you get to the edges you get the softer rubber for a little bit more grip. They'd maybe be the ones to go for if you're prone to racing about like Anderson. But at times I do push this bike quite hard at times, even on kind of average day like this, and I say that them tyres just give you loads of confidence. I've never felt the bike even twitch, really chucking them into corners, slamming the brakes on hard, and good all-round tyres. I would definitely recommend them. Right, I'm going to carry on down towards Bewdley, and there's a boating club a few miles past there that I spotted on the internet, which looks quite nice around that area. So I thought I'd take a ride over there, see what I stumble across. Yeah, catch you all later. Well, just back from Bewdley. You know, on the other video I said I hope I managed not to fall off my bike today. Well, would you fucking believe I've been off this bike twice today? Once I can kind of put down to myself, the other one I'll put down to some crazy bird in our Land Rover Freelander. So I have damaged my poor bike yet again. Another bloody indicator bites the dust, and I proper fucking cracked my fairing this time. Can you believe that? I ain't had any accidents in about, I don't know, I've been back into biking about 8 or 9 years now, and nothing's happened. I've had me drop it the other week and done a bit of damage, and I've been off the bike now today, come off it properly twice within the space of 15 minutes. What the hell are the odds of that happening? First time round, coming down a really small country track, come round the corner, blazing sunshine in my eyes, so I couldn't see shit, and I knew I was coming down a really muddy road, so I didn't want to hit the brakes harder. I knew that would just have me straight off. By the time I started seeing again, I could see I was veering into the side of a grass verge, something along the lines of this, only about double the height, 2-3 times the height of that. I was well and truly in the shit then. Front wheel hit that, dug into all the thick mud, and down I went. Lucky enough the bike landed on the side of the grass rather than the tarmac. So nice soft landing for me. And the bike first time round didn't get off too badly. It was just that indicator really. I don't think there was much scratching on the casing on the first one. They're literally 10 minutes down the road, and by now you can imagine I am taking it easy now on this road. It's still pretty dirty, and all of a sudden go around a little bit of a twist in this road, and Land Rover Freelander tanking it down the road, and seriously it was looking like it was going to be a head on. So I've shot straight over to the left hand side, going into the verge again, convinced we were going to hit each other. She must have just swerved a little bit at the last second, and again down I go, almost textbook the same as the last time round, only quite a bit harder. Now proper crack in the fairing. So she was very apologetic. I have got the details, but to be honest I'm not even going to bother going through the insurance, because it'll be one of them. Now the lane, it'll be one of those the insurance companies will argue the toss between each other, and I just know it'll be one of those situations where it'll be deemed as 50-50, means I couldn't stop and she couldn't stop. You just know your own insurance company will end up footing the bill, so I won't even bother. Just popped into my local dealer, street bike. A bit cheaper than I thought, so to replace this fairing minus the glass, £334, which to be honest is quite a bit cheaper than I thought. I would have punted a guess at absolute minimum 400 quid I would have thought. Can't believe that's happened twice, and in the same bloody area. Seriously, what are the chances? But trying to think positively, at least I'm not injured. I could have been. The first little tumble would have been, there was a proper little kind of track that I bit hardly any fucker goes down, so if I'd been lying there with a broken ankle I would have been well and truly stuffed. Oh man, just can't believe that's happened. I think my clutch lever's loosened off a bit as well. That whole thing's twisting a bit. Maybe these nuts have just loosened off a bit where I fitted the heat controller. Well, I'll get it home, I'll give it a wash, and I'll load this, and it can all take the piss. Enjoy the biking. Be careful out there, boys and girls. we all know it's dangerous, but split second it really can go tits up. I seriously thought that was going to be a head on with that fucking Freelander. That would have been painful. I tell you what, must have missed it by fuck all. Tell you, probably the weight of me chucking myself towards the grass verge and the bike falling is probably the only thing that stopped us hitting. If I'd just stayed upright, then I'm pretty well guaranteed I would have got nailed by the wing of the car. So yeah, take it easy guys, especially on them really narrow roads where you know if something else is coming towards you, you're only just going to be squeezing past each other. Be safe, catch you all later.